Once upon a time, a young girl named Cinderella lived with her evil stepmother and two stepsisters. They did not like Cinderella and were always mean to her. Cinderella did all the work around the house, such as scrubbing the floors, cleaning the pots and pans, and preparing the food for the whole family. Even though she was treated badly, fed stale food, had to wear her stepsister's old clothes, and given far too much work, Cinderella never complained. The two stepsisters, on the other hand, didn't do any work around the house. They were always too busy taking care of their appearance. They liked to be well dressed all the time, so their mother gave them many beautiful dresses to wear. One day, the stepmother and the two stepsisters received an invitation to a ball that the king's son was going to host at the palace. They were excited after receiving the invitation and spent a lot of money buying expensive dresses because they wanted to be the most beautiful girls at the party. At last, the day of the ball came, and they began preparing themselves for the party from the morning onwards. They looked in the mirror again and again to check how beautiful they looked. Then, finally, they went to the party. Cinderella stayed at home alone. She had also wanted to go to the ball, but her stepmother and stepsisters wouldn't let her. She began to cry, and suddenly a fairy godmother appeared. "Why are you crying, Cinderella? You work so hard and are such an amazing young girl," said the godmother. "I'll help you become everything you deserve to be." Magically, the fairy godmother changed a pumpkin into a fine coach, and mice into a coachman and two footmen. Finally, with her magic wand, the godmother turned Cinderella's ragged dress into a beautiful ball gown and gave her a pair of pretty glass slippers. After that, she sent Cinderella to the ball in the coach, saying she had to leave before midnight, as the spell would wear off at the stroke of midnight. Cinderella was having an amazing time as she danced again and again with the prince, and because she was so well dressed, her stepmother and stepsisters didn't recognize her. Suddenly, the clock began to strike 12, and she ran towards the door as quickly as she could. In her hurry, she left one of her glass slippers behind. The prince, who had fallen in love with her, ran after her and picked up the slipper. He declared that he would marry the girl whose foot fit the glass slipper. Her stepsisters tried on the slipper, but it was too small for them, no matter how hard they tried to squeeze their toes into it. In the end, the king's page let Cinderella try on the slipper. She stuck out her foot, and the page slipped the slipper on. It fitted perfectly. Cinderella was driven to the palace, and the prince was overjoyed to see her again. They were married and lived happily ever after. The end.